focused on wellness. And as a community, we are focused on wellness. This business reflects one of our core values in this community, which is to remain a thriving, welcoming place where people can be whole and be well. And I can't think of a business that really typifies that and has opened its doors right across from Old Town Square to invite people in to be part of that experience here. And I'm so glad that you found a second location after you shut your doors at your original. I think a lot of us, and I know Cardi was like, what are we going to do? And we have Cardi to thank for finding this location and opening this today with our ribbon cutting. So welcome back to the city, and yay. I appreciate everyone being here. And let's all make a commitment to not just make sure that this business is healthy and thriving, but that we all invest in ourselves and make sure our lives in every way reflect wellness and thriving here in the city of Fairfax. Thank you. Tess Collins, who's the Executive Director of the Old Town Fairfax Business Association. Wait, Tess.
So you didn't know that all of the little people First of all, I want to welcome, on behalf of OTFBA, Amir and Annie here, because one of the things for us, we're all busy, right? But look at all the people here who have taken time to be here to welcome you into the community. That is something that, you know, to gather is the best thing for camaraderie and for unity and becoming creative. You know, and that's one of the things that we are, you know, when you go through the practice of yoga, which I do, so I can't wait to start here. The practice of yoga, there are times when you are busy, your everyday lives here in Fairfax City, where, you know, you really do need to take the time for yourself. And when you do it with others and gather with others and practice with others, the energy that comes from your mind, your body, your soul, and gathering is immense. It will re-energize you. So I would like to encourage you to come to these classes, to gather with everybody, and find that energy to, you know, help you during your day. So welcome to the community, and with that, I'm going to introduce both Annie and Amir.
I remember that I don't know how to hold my phone. I have a very distinct memory of a conversation that took place between me and Dina Jensen in March of 2020. You all know what happened then.
Oh yeah.
And the conversation was after a flurry of getting our YouTube channel and our Zoom studio set up. After that got sort of underway, we were feeling okay about it. Dina and I had a conversation, and she spoke to that thing that you were pointing out, Tess, about the nature of practicing together and the importance of really being in each other's company. There's a name for it. It's collective effervescence. And I feel that right now. Do we all feel that?
Yes. Yeah.
The conversation with Dina was, we can't wait till we can have that collective effervescence again. And we are going to have such a party when we can all be in the same room together. And I thought, yeah, we'll do that in a month or two. Y'all, it's been 41 months. And we are now about a mile west of where we originally thought we would have that reunion and that party. But here we are, and I can't think of a better time and a better place to be. Thank you to everybody who has made this happen. Thank you to the City Council and all of the people of Fairfax, the Old Town Fairfax Business Association and the Economic Development Authority. Thank you, Mayor Reed, for being here. Thank you to our amazing staff and all of our work exchange volunteers and all of our teachers. And Amir and I feel so strongly that we couldn't do it without all of you. That's sort of stating the obvious. A more accurate statement is that we wouldn't want to do it without all of you, because this thing that we're calling yoga is not about one person or a small group of people. It's not about one particular place. It's certainly not about one particular body or look of a person. It's not about one particular or a few postures. It is about this. It is about stretching not just bodies, but hearts and minds and spirits. What we hope for this place is that it continues to be what all of our spaces have always been. And that is a place where people can come and be joyful and celebrate and be happy and sing and dance and play and connect and make friends. And also, no less important and possibly more important, a place where people can gather and grieve and mourn and cry and heal and reach out hearts and minds to each other. That's what yoga is. I want to take a moment and acknowledge that the land we are standing on is borrowed land, and may we do it justice. I want to take a moment and acknowledge that the spiritual tradition that we're practicing and teaching here is borrowed, and may we do it justice. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you all for being here.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
We will be putting out a section of the ribbon for everyone to sign and leave their welcome wishes for Annie Amir and the yoga community today.